everyone, so my name is Marlene Diaz and I'm going to be going over my lesson plan on henna designs. And so a little background on this. So henna is from the culture of India, and it is used for very special occasions. Okay, this one of the biggest occasions is weddings, and so it's a very traditional weddings and birthdays or holidays or anything special and occasion is really what it's used for. But in India, weddings is probably the biggest one. So a little background on henna. So henna is on what it's made out of, and it's actually made out of paste, which comes from sand soil that grows in between 34 to 35 Celsius. And so the paste is created using liquid water, juice, or really strong tea. And it's then inserted, it's when the paste is created, it's inserted in a tube. And then once you put in the tube has a very pointy end, and it gives you the ability to do your designs. And so these designs are very tedious, they're very, very detailed, so it does take a lot of patience, which is why for this particular lesson I chose the ages 13 and up, because I think at age 13 the kids would be a lot more interested in henna and the meanings behind them, because they're very, very beautiful designs. But a lot of people do them just because they're gorgeous, and they are, but they're more than that. They have a really big meaning and a really big background of it all, and that's something that I wanted to share with you, and which I shared in my lesson plan. And so in my lesson plan, I showed 4 basic designs to my students, and these are supposed to inspire my kids to use these in their own hand design, which is going to be their assignment. So I'm going to show you guys doing it right here, but I was only going to show 2 because they're very, very tedious. And so I did my biggest ones, and I was going to do 2 small ones on my paper right now to show you guys. But so these are all of them all together, okay? And so I put them all in like one. And so each of these have their own meaning. And so these meanings for each henna design is how they determine on how they're being used exactly. So this one right here is called the henna flower, and the henna flower actually represents joy and happiness. And so when it's presented in your henna design on your arm, you're about to get married, and you want to bring that joy and happiness into your marriage and this new journey that you're going to be starting with someone you love. So that represents joy and happiness. And then right down here are the henna buds, and these henna buds were my favorite ones to draw, which is going to be one of the designs that I'm going to be showing you guys on how to do. These buds represent the start of a new life. So when you're getting married, you're gonna start a new life with someone new. When you have a baby, you're gonna have a baby with your husband, and you're gonna have a brand new life, and it's gonna be something so pure. And so that is what that meaning of the henna buds. This is the really biggest one. It's called the henna lotus right over here. And this henna lotus, it's very, very gorgeous. Represents creativity, grace, and sensuality, beauty, femininity, and purity. And so that one was my favorite one to draw, and it's so strong. It has a really, really strong expression for that one. And the last one that I have here is called the sun design. So this sun design means like really good energy. So you want to have good energy in this new journey that you're about to begin, in this new chapter, so you want to have all that good energy, you want to have all these good vibes. And so it gives you that sense of when the henna design is applied, it gives you that sense of security. It gives you that courage, that warmth of getting ready to start something new. You're going to start this new chapter in your life, and it's a really big step. And it's a tradition to let you know that, look, this is an exciting day. And so first, what I would have my students do is grab a blank sheet of paper. So the material needed is all you need. This is the great part. All you need for materials is the blank sheet of paper and a pencil. So I kind of lost my pencil, but I do have my black color pencil, which I'm going to use to show you guys what's going to go on in this lesson plan. But I preferably have the students use pencil because it can erase. So first they're going to draw their hand. So that's really easy, right? We are going to trace their hand, and I want to encourage the students to try to get their wrist, because the henna designs go all the way down. So it'd be good for them to get part of their wrist, and I could go ahead and show you how that would look. So my arm was kind of in a diagonal, but you see how like it's gonna extend a little bit more. I can extend it a little bit more here, because that's how far the designs are gonna go. And so I would encourage my students to get their wrist. And so once the wrist is there, I would ask the students, pick the designs that best represent you. And so choosing my designs are really easy. I did it based on the 4 that I had, but I would also encourage my students that we can research some more. They can research some more, share with the class. That way we had, more options, because there's just so many beautiful designs. So I chose 4, and what I did is that I'm thinking to choose like different details out of the 4. So for instance, for sure, I'm gonna do, so the flower, which is right over here. The henna lotus actually has like this outside right here. So I'm gonna do that on the outside of like all my fingers. And so, it's very, very simple. So we're just gonna do those on the outside of all my fingers. And this is gonna take me a very long time. So I'm just gonna do my 1 finger. And then one of the designs that I was really, really obsessive over was the henna buds, because the henna buds represent a start of new life, and I'm a new mom. My daughter's 1, and I know it sounds like she's older, but no, I'm a new mom, I'm a new wife. And so, start a new life, that's really, really important to me. So I would draw my henna buds here on each finger. So I'm gonna just do this 1 because it's gonna take me a long time to do all 5. And it's really simple. You're gonna just drag it out right here. So you're just gonna drag it out, swoop and darken. You're gonna drag it out, swoop and darken, drag it out, swoop and darken, and then drag it out, swoop, drag it out, swoop and darken. And so you see that. So those are like the little buds, and then you see like leaves in there. So I would like try to create leaves on each part, just wherever you feel like they can go, which I'm just gonna do 4. You see that? And so you can darken them a little bit. They don't have to be darkened. It's kind of up to you, but I'm going to go ahead and darken mine just like that. Okay. So that, it's really simple. And so, in the middle, one of the biggest things that I don't like blank spots. And so, like, in the middle, I wanted to do something big. I wanted to do something bold. So on my henna design, I chose to do a flower, because I'm obsessed with flowers. And so I would start in the middle to do my flower. And this one's really cool. This one's really easy. You're gonna start with the center, which I'm gonna make it a little different. I'm gonna do a little circle just like that, and then I'm gonna create a circle around it, just like that. You see that? Okay. And then I'm just gonna start doing my buds. You're gonna go around, swoop, and connect. See that? And then you're gonna go round, swoop and connect, and then you're gonna go round, swoop and connect, and then round, swoop and connect, and then I'm gonna do the outsides just like that. Same thing. Just keep going till you can't no more, and then eventually I'll just make it really big. And this is your design. This is your henna. You can make it however you want. You can do it however you want. Do what represents you. And it's so tedious and so detailed, but it's worth every minute. So it's very therapeutic. So since I know I'm not gonna have enough time to do my whole hand, I went ahead and did it before making my video. So this is my henna design. So you see how I did the little buds here. It was whoop, swoop, and then I did the outside edges. I did the outside edges again over here, and then right here on the inside, I don't know if you guys can see, all I did were circles right over here, just circles. And then I did my beautiful flower. I took pieces of the design. You see I did all the way to my wrist. I took pieces of all the designs and I put them all into one. So that's what I really wanted to encourage my students to do. And this lesson, it was so much fun to do. I had a joy putting it together. And the lesson it's probably going to take like 2 days. The materials needed is very, very simple. The information is very, very simple and loving. And so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if I can do any more changes or improvement. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.